Just a minute. Who have we got? Good morning. Good morning. Just turn that down. It's Michelle House from Rich Living. Welcome to High Vibes at 5:55. Yes, it's 5:55 on a beautiful Thursday morning. Haven't seen the sky yet. It was pretty dark when I got up this morning, as it's been the last couple of days. It's got the lovely chill in the air. Winter is coming. I love it. The only thing that I really am going to have to get used to is grounding because it was freezing when you ground. Well, I was grounding out on the grass, and the moisture from overnight. Oh my God, it was like stepping on an ice box. It was so cold, but the grounding was beautiful all the same. Beautiful all the same. So good morning. Thank you for joining me. We're kind of nearly at the first week of this latest season of 5:55s. How's everybody going? Good morning. I can see Michelle. Hey, Emma. I can see you there. On screen, see you in real life soon. Okay, I've got some notes for some things I wanted to have a chat about this morning. It's really interesting how that retreat. I know I keep talking about the retreat, but the retreat was so good for me, and it's bringing up things that are happening for me in my life, new things that I've learned, stuff that I've known for such a long time that I'd forgotten to, let it go, or forgotten to keep those daily practices and those habits happening. And I'm loving that I'm able to share them with you and hopefully give you some guidance as well with living your lives nice and richly, nice and rich, nice and rich. So what I wanted to, I know one of the things I wanted to share with you was, I think it was yesterday I shared the card messages. I think it was, yeah, it was the messages card. Something about signs and messages and, paying attention to what's happening outside. It was a purple colored card, and there's 49 cards in that pack, right? So the night before last, I said to Jonathan, we really need to sit down together. We've got to set aside some time. We actually have a clean slate at the moment. We need to reframe and look at what we want to do next. What's our intentions and where are we going to go? Perfect time, super new moon happening. Let's set some time to do that. So then yesterday morning, I pulled that card, which was about listening to the messages, tuning in, and starting to create the foundations for the next phase of your life. Out of 49 cards yesterday morning, Jonathan drew exactly the same card. And I go, hang on a second, that's a sign. That's a sign. I just thought that was amazing. Out of all the times that we have done that kind of thing together where we've drawn cards, we've never ever drawn the same card, and we smack bang drew the same card on that. That was pretty freaking awesome. I love this shit. I love it. I love it. Love it. And also yesterday we were talking in the Rich Living Room about bringing the joy, and I saw a couple of you posting in there about things that you were doing yesterday, where you were bringing the joy to whatever that situation was. And I saw one very quickly this morning while I had a quick check in. Somebody's dad was coming to visit. May have been Samantha, I think. Somebody's dad was coming to visit, and she was going to go and take him out fishing and crab potting, I think. And how lovely, bringing a joy to a situation like that. That's just beautiful, just beautiful. So let me just say, let's get started. How's everybody feeling under the super new moon? This super new moon is one of three super new moons, one after another, this year. So we've got the one that we've just had, then we've got another one next month, and another one the month after. And just as a reminder, the new moon is all about clean slate. It's all about clearing the slate and preparing for your new intentions. Now, for those women, we've got mostly women on here, women who aren't on any kind of contraception pill, and they fall into the cycle of the new moon. So the new moon is generally when you begin to menstruate. So you're clearing the slate and creating the space for something new to be created. I love it. I love it. It's so, when we connect back to who we are, and that we are part of nature, and that we are in tune, and in harmony, and there's a rhythm going on that we're a big part of. It's not just, this little heartbeat breathing rhythm going on in this body. There's a way bigger picture. And that's one of the things that really made me fascinated about our earth, our connection to this energetic force that we can't see or touch. That how as women our cycles actually coincide with that cycle of the moon. It's just it's such a beautiful thing to acknowledge. And knowing that the new moon is that time for kind of, a little bit of a clean out and a bit of a sweep out. I noticed that I think it was in money school, maybe there was a lot of decluttering going on around a new moon. So that's, you're cleaning up and you kind of get this buzz or little, inspiration to clean stuff up and get sorted. And, that's actually leading me to what I wanted to talk to you about today. There's two things I want to talk to you about today, but I want to talk to you about the alchemy of intention setting. I've run that program last year according to the cycles of the moon. So every new moon we would start the alchemy of intention setting. So my intention for that program was so everybody could clean the slate to set intentions when it comes to the full moon. What I see happen is people wishing, dreaming, hoping, manifesting all of these wonderful things for themselves in their lives. But what stops them is their self-doubt and their limiting beliefs. And then the next month comes around and they go to set a new intention. And then the next month comes around and they go to set a new intention, and stuff just isn't unfolding. It's not unfolding because the universe is being mean to you and doesn't want you to have what you want. It's not doing it for that reason. It's because of you. You've got that block that's not letting the good stuff come through. So the Alchemy of Intention Setting program actually works through our chakra system. And funny enough, funny, not so funny, so yesterday was the first day of the full moon cycle, so the Alchemy of Intention Setting program. I'll talk about how you do it in a minute, so just bear with me a second. So the first chakra point is the purpley color. I don't have I do on these cards. Here we go. Chakra point. So see, it's the purpley color. So that's the first one that we look at when we and there's a whole lot of questions and stuff that we go through at each section. Coincidentally, the card I pulled yesterday was purple, and the card I pulled today was purple. So when I'm in tune, it flows through to you guys and helps you guys get in tune. Now, here's the thing with the Alchemy of Intention Setting. When I'm doing it live with my students, I'm actually doing a healing process every step of the way. You can jump into the vault and do the Alchemy of Intention Setting whenever you want at your own pace. You can do it all in one hit, doesn't matter. But when you do it with me live over that 2-week period, you're actually getting that extra healing and clearing from me passed on to you to go through and clear all those blockages. So when you get to the end and the full moon is about to come up and be Miss Lunar and beautifully glow up our skies, you have this beautiful clean house, all your chakras are nice and clean, and you can clearly and firmly set and create your intentions to manifest over the next cycle. So, excuse me a second. If you are wanting to do the Alchemy of Intention program, jump into the vault. Robin, I was going to be really organized and give a link to that this morning, and I didn't do that. So just bear with me a second. Let me grab it from here. So you jump into the vault. I love that. Jump into the vault. Hey, it's such a cool name. And you can do the Alchemy of Intention with me now live, and you can also ask questions. So I'm in there as your coach pretty much. If you want to ask questions and you're blocked and you just can't see past things, I'm in there to help you get through it. I've just posted the link over there for you in the comments. That's for the vault. And anybody who has already done the Alchemy of Intention Setting or is a student in Money School, you would have got an email yesterday with some details about that. I know the Alchemy of Intention Setting people are really keen to go through and do this next one. So yeah, jump on board with that. All right, that's enough. That's all I want to say about that. Oh, and how timely. This happened last time with Money School. Do you remember for me when I was going through that launch phase of Money School, and I had to keep pushing it out, And it was because there wasn't flow, like there was a technical hiccup, or there was something not right. So we'd had to keep getting pushed out a week, pushed out a week, pushed out a week, which was really frustrating for the part of me that likes things to be done when I said I was going to do them. But every time I came back to flow, it was easy. And it coincidentally ended up being launched at the full moon. I think it was either a full moon or a new moon. I can't remember, but there was a significant moon at that time. Same things happened with this. Those of you that have been following know that I wanted to open the vault last week, I think. And I know that I should be planning everything according to the moons, but sometimes I just get so busy I forget. And coincidentally, opens the doors yesterday on the super new moon. So the super new moon is helping you lay your foundations for this year. So make sure that you're clearing up whatever you need to clear up. Even if you don't do the Alchemy of Intention Setting program, just go through and do some cleaning up. Clear up your communication, clear up your bank accounts, clearing, making sure that everything is nice and easy to understand as you're building your foundations for the next 9 years. Got it? Cool. All right. So, it's for people who, when you think that I'm doing all the right stuff, I'm managing my money properly, I'm being really nice to my husband, I'm being really good with my kids, but I'm still not getting what I want. What's happening? What's happening? It's that kind of process that we go through to clear that so that the intentions can then be manifested. Done. There's the link to the vault. All right. Okay, Michelle. Yes, I did see your message, and I've got Michaela onto that one for you this morning. Okay. So what I wanted to talk to you about besides that was strengths. So what I've noticed for me is, again, from the retreat, and having a look at myself and seeing where we've talked about where I needed to bring more joy to my life, having a look at myself and seeing what my strengths are. Now, I don't know about you, but when you sit down and you go, what are my strengths? You kind of go to all this practical stuff. I don't know, I go, I can be really organized, and I can be really efficient, and I can be really this, and I can be really that, and I think my strength is, and they're all kind of boring. Really, when you look at them, they can be kind of boring. So I asked people, what do they see as my strengths? And it's a really vulnerable space to be in, because to watch somebody go, what are your strengths? Go, okay, come on, just give me something. But somebody said to me, my strengths were, I haven't even got it down there, my strength is building communities and connections. And I went, my gosh, that is one of my strengths, but I've never seen it. I know that I do it. I know that I know that I can do it, but I've not seen it as a strength before. And I can stand here and totally own that shit and go, far out, I am really good at building communities. I look at my money school community. It's filled with the most amazing, honest, truthful, vulnerable people that are really driven and motivated and aware, which was the community that I really wanted to create for money school. But it's the same for the community I created in the Alchemy of Intention setting and the Rich Living Room. I mean, you guys have all been in the Rich Living Room. I am really good at building a community of like-minded people to inspire awareness. So why I wanted to share with you about the strengths is I talked about that earlier this week about how my purpose is to inspire awareness. My purpose is to inspire awareness, and how I inspire awareness is through one of my strengths, which is building connections and communities. So that values exercise, looking at what my purpose is, looking at what my strengths are, has been really grounding for me. And, like I said, this is a #1 year. If you're into astrology, numerology, I think that coincides. I don't know. But I know what I know is that this year is a #1 year for the next 9-year cycle. And #1 is all about building a foundation. So I'm looking at everything that I've been doing, and I'm totally building this foundation for me to go into the next phase of my life, which I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know that I'm really clear about my purpose. I'm really clear about what my strengths are. I'm really clear about how living in presence creates amazing possibility. I'm really clear about all of these wonderful things. And what I'm excited about is we're only at April. I've still got 8 months of this beautiful building to do. So what I invite you guys to do is the same thing, really. Have a look. Have a look at your purpose. What's your purpose? Have a look at your strengths. What are your strengths? And then also start to look at what your values are. There's actually a values workshop in the vault, and it's a really good one. Jonathan did it a couple of weeks ago. It's really good if you're in a partnership to do it together. So make sure you can, if you can do it together, it's just that extra zhuzh that you need and the extra momentum that you need for your stuff. Now, hang on a second. Can I just double check? Can everybody see me on video? I just got a message through saying they can't see me. Can everybody see the video okay? I've been rambling to myself for half an hour. Please, no. Have I? Oh, is everybody okay? Can everybody see me? Yeah? Hang on. Let me just check. Let me just do a quick check. Copy link address. Make sure that everybody's got the right thing. Let me have a look. Yes, everybody can see me. Oh, okay. Phew. Okay. So Robin, must be you, lovey. Must be you. Maybe do a reset, darling. Oh, I guess I'm sweating. Okay. Ah! Awesome. All right. So what I invite you to do, let me go back to that. For those of you that are just joining, I can see a whole lot of people now that are just joining. Michelle House from Rich Living, High Vibes at 5:55, and we're talking about building your foundations and knowing what your purpose is, knowing what your values are, knowing what your strengths are, all help you stand in this beautiful solid space of being, rather. There's nothing else to say after that word, of being. And I can stand here and now go through things like, uh-oh, I didn't make as much money as I thought I was going to make on that idea, and not stress and worry and anxiety and how am I going to make that money up and blah, 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 blah. I can stand in this space and go, excellent, great. What's the next opportunity for me? What's the next obvious sign? Show me the next obvious sign. What else is possible? And I can stand in that space now without the heartbeat racing, with a heartbeat, but without the heartbeat racing. And that feeling of the blood pressure, sometimes I can feel it in my fingertips. So getting that awareness and standing in that place is really powerful, not only for me, but for everybody that I'm of service to. So when I'm of service to you as my client in a coaching arrangement, I'm in that space that helps you be in that space. For my money school students, it's the same. For you guys here watching this, when I'm in this space, it magnetizes out to you and invites you to be in that space as well. Cool. Okay. So maybe over in the rich living room today, why don't we do a hashtag, my strengths are, or my strength is, so we only have to do one. My strength is, and go ask somebody. I don't want you to put your strength there. I want you to ask somebody. Ask your husband, ask your boss, ask your business partner, ask your children. What do you think I'm really good at? I think I said that to Lockie and he said making cookies. Which is awesome. And it is one of my strengths. It actually ties back to one of the things that I love to do, which is baking. So that's great. I'm on purpose. So we get a bit lost and a little bit busy. We need to come back to, where's the joy? Where's the presence? All right, let's begin. Let's begin. All right, my loves, I have to go. I will see you tomorrow. Now remember, the vault. Jump in there. Alchemy of Intention setting. We'll get that started now. All of the information, the whole program. Anybody that has done it before, will see all of the information is in there. And let's get started and make this super new moon the best clearing that we've had in some time. Hey, awesome. I'll see you tomorrow for High Vibes. Bye.